artists, and you've talked about some of the new up and coming people like Walshy Fire, the new generation of music.
Original coffee.
Yeah, Pon the fire.
Yeah, original coffee.
I
Yeah.
love her.
I've worked with most of the great artists in Jamaica. I've worked with people like Dennis Brown and people like Shabba Ranks, people like the great Buju Banton, Sizzler, Capleton, Marcia Griffiths, just to name a few, Freddie McGregor. You know what I mean? Just to name a few of the people that I've worked with. I've worked with people like Shaggy. I work with R&B artists like Joe and Evie D and lot of those people I've worked with. Judy Mott and all those people. So, you know.
What do you think about now? You're talking about coffee. Who are the rising stars, and what do you think about the current situation in Jamaica?
Well, like anything, you know, there's a mixture to everything in life, you know, because variety is the spice of life. And like we are from the positive side of the business, but there's always going to be the negative side of the business, because if there weren't any positive and negative, you wouldn't need to have us. To, you know, so that means you have the positive to counteract the negative. And like reggae music is a music and dancehall music is a music that is for the people that is less fortunate and those who need it most. A man who is so rich wouldn't want to get reggae music because it's not going to be for him, because he's already rich. A lot of youths in the business today get rich because of reggae music, and they were coming from where they probably would even be able to find their dinner. But because this music specifically was made for the less fortunate and the suffering people. So, you know what I mean? What is happening now, some people might find it distasteful in one aspect. Some people might find it good in another aspect. But for me, it's like, it's music. Music transcends every boundaries and every era and every class, color, race, and creed. So, you know. What I like is like you have people like Chronix and Protege and Kabaka Pyramid and Jesse Royal and them young youth the way is the positive side of the business where I come up where we love them. And you have on the other hand, you have the Vibes Cartel and the Alkaline and the Popcorn and the Bounty Killer and them people. Well, I don't know about the demon part of the business, but all of them there. But like me say, there's a space for everyone in the business. It's big and wide. You know what I mean? Those artists might not be my favorite artists, but they are other people's favorite artists. But I love all of them still, because all of them show I'm on respect, and them love Cocotte because I am like somebody who they look up to, who comes from the same era and the same background like them, like we are known as ghetto people. So we like to see them out there excelling in the business, because if it weren't, like I said, if it weren't for the music, what would they be doing? A lot of these kids don't have a bachelor degree or a job or a trade that they could go out there and achieve from. So there must be something for them. So we love them same way, you know. Like now, I'm going to Jamaica after they finish this tour. I'm going to Jamaica on the 22nd. I'm gonna do a show for Popcorn. Cause Popcorn is like my little son. Vibes Cartel is like my little son, same way. You know what I say? We have such great relationship with those youth. So, like I'm saying, not because they're not doing my type of music, but we love them because the music they do is still represent our culture. It is the way they might be more revolutionists more than us, because they are very revolutionized. You know what I say? So that's all. But that Coffee now is one of the youngest female that is going on very good in Jamaica. I brought her to Rebel Salute and Exposure for the first time. This year we brought her to Rotterdam Sunsplash in Spain, and she mashed the place still like that. So we love it like that, because we cannot go on and do the things forever. There's gonna be a time when we have to retire, and the younger generation have to come and take over. So we have to groom them and bring younger artists to the fore to come and take over the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like how you put that. That's really well said. Some people are anti-dance hall, or they feel this or that. So that was a really, really good way to say we're grooming them, we're helping the next generation.
Because the next generation have to come.
And I like how you talk about coffee. I'm usually the DJ that everybody's like, "Oh, I forgot about that song in the rhythm," because I'm always playing like Cecile and Elaine and all the girls. But what about some more of the girls that are up and coming that you think?
I like all of them. There's one female that I brought on last week when I was at Cape Town. She was sent me where I come from, called Christina Lisa. She lives in Florida, but she had have a new album come out produced by Rory from Stone Love, and I heard her. I know she have talent, and I said, "Come, let me bring you on Rebel Salute to it, that I can expose the talent to the people somewhere, and let the people get to know about you like that." There are a lot of young up and coming females that I would like to see really excel, because females have it harder than the males in Jamaica anyway. You know what I mean? Or anywhere in the world, the females always have it certain way. But we like to say, right now, without the female, I wouldn't be around, because without my mother, there wasn't being me. So I like to really do what I can for the ladies, see me. So, like, we love all of them. You know what I say? Whether it is Spice or Ladies or Maca Diamond or Shensia and all of them. We love them because, like I said,
Lila Ike,
all of them are for them. We love them. Janine and all of them same here. There's also what is female what is from Australia again, what was it? Natalie Rice and them people there. We love them like that because that me say, there's a place for them too. We cannot marginalize them and leave them out of the business, because without them the music would be dying, so you know.
Yes, yeah. And how do you, in this crazy world, traveling, recording, being true to yourself, how do you remain true to yourself?
Because I try to be me at all times, you know what I mean? There's many people in the world, and there's gonna be always people all over the world, but I have to be I. So, like I was born to be me, and I try to be me at all times. And you have a lot of people who try to switch from what they were first to change. And whenever time you start to change, that means it's not you. You're trying to be somebody else. Me is Kokoti, and Kokoti is about roots reggae.
Well said, well said. Well, do
Yeah.
you have any last words?
Well, I never have a last word, but I have a next word. The next word is like I would like to see the people, come together. Don't matter your class or race, color, race, or creed, because it's time for us to be aware now. You know what I mean? We need to be aware that our surroundings, if we don't look out for each other, no matter who it is, then we're going to have a problem. But anytime we look out for each other, help each other, share with each other, and care for each other, then we'll have a better world. Don't worry about the politicians, because the politicians are always going to be there, because politicians are there to divide the people. And I are here, we are here to unite the people. And like the good book say, united we stand and divided we fall. So if you want us to fall, let us stay divided. If you want us to stand, then we'll have to unite.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Your very first time. Welcome to Hawaii, and good luck on the rest of your tour. We got Big Island and Kauai coming up.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, right here on Moretz TV.
And give thanks to the people.
Thank you.
Give thanks to Moretz TV.